Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We are literally in the Paphos Harbour and there's some people here strutting their stuff all dressed in black. That's the Paphos Castle, and we're going to do a bit of a turnaround and head out because of course you need to have special permission to be able to drive in and around the harbour, although it's open very early because they allow all the boat operators and delivery drivers and those kind of things to gain access to the restaurants and of course the boats and all those kind of things. Now we're heading to the rear of the Paphos Harbour restaurants and I'm going to take you on a little tour of downtown Cato Paphos. We're going to go and see some of the roadwork improvements, perhaps name a hotel or two, a bar or two, a restaurant or two. So don't click off just yet. If you do like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and please don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of Mr. Paul's complete and utter madness as he takes you on his travels in and around Paphos. And at the moment I'm thinking about breakfast and I'm thinking about a cup of coffee. Yeah, so where shall I go? Could be Tea for Two, could be the Pelican restaurant, could be to Gelalamo. I'm pondering. I am pondering a lot. I really am. So, front of the harbour now, coming up. That's the brand new bus terminal there to the left hand side. This is the main Paphos Harbour car park, totally free of charge at the moment. We've been told this year it'll be free again, and who knows, it might be free for the rest of its life, because that was the original plan when the man who owned this land gifted it to the municipality. But all of these local governments, aren't they, anywhere in the world, are always looking for ways to make money. So they're saying that they have to maintain it. So they're saying that therefore we should pay for car parking. See how clever they are. There's the harbour bus, 610, say 610. Now, the bus service in around Harbour and Paphos now has got quite complicated, by the way, because they've gone and built a brand new terminal on the Tomb of the King's Avenue, which is very clever because now you have to get two buses to go to most places. See, very clever indeed, these municipalities, these councils, aren't they? So perhaps the way round that, perhaps the best thing for you to do if you're going to use the buses in Paphos is to get a day pass, okay? €6.50, and you'll be able to travel around all day. As many buses as you want, instead of paying €2 for each trip. So again, it's very clever on their part, I understand that bit, but listen to me carefully now. So let's say you're going to come from Paya. Yeah, let's say you're coming from Paya and you want to get to the harbour. So you'd have to get on a bus from Paya, change at the Tomb of the Kings, and then take a bus to the harbour. That's already €4. Guess what? Going back, you're going to get a bus from the harbour to the Tomb of the Kings and another bus from Tomb of the Kings to the harbour. So that's another €4. So you've already spent €8. So you may as well spend $6.50, and then while you're at it, take real advantage of it and whiz round up into the old town and I don't know, go to Yerskipu, get on as many buses as you can. Really milk them. That's what I say. Anyway, here we are. We're in the back streets of the promenade area, and as you can see on both sides of the road here, the pavements are complete. The tarmac is super smooth. It's lovely. There's the Paramus Hotel on the left hand side, the Aces Bar getting ready to open up on the left hand side. Right in front of us is the Sopiana Resort and Spa, a favourite hotel of many people, but our most recent visitors were Lady Ali and Sir Neil, and they said that they fell in love with that hotel. So you never know, next year they may be booking in there again. But we understand that in September they're going to Coral Bay. Yeah, why? Because we know the villa's booked, the flights are booked, and the hire car is booked. And we also know that the two dads are coming. That is Sir Mike. No, he's not a sir, he's a lord. Lord Mike, and of course Sir Brian the younger. There we go. Let's go and have a look what's going on Bar Street, shall we? And on the way, what have we got? This is the Friends Bar and the Alekos Apartments, and that's a very popular bar indeed. You know, most evenings and weeks it's packed, absolutely packed to the rafters. And on a Wednesday, if you want a bit of karaoke, well, that's where you can go. See, they've put these new fencing's in to stop you going up Bar Street. Isn't that a good idea? Yes, because I never understood it, you know. People drinking and cars. Not clever, is it? So rumour has it that they are going to be closing off this area, the main drinking area, the main Bar Street area, with railings on an evening in the summer season. And that's a good thing, isn't it? That's a good thing. See, round here, the pavements are, well, rapidly coming on, aren't they? Which is good for the man who owns the Buzz Pub, and very good for the man that owns the Grazie restaurant here on the right hand side. Now you may have noticed that we're only ever going in one way, and that's because all the streets around here are one way. So if you miss something on foot, it's not so bad because you can just go backwards. But of course, if you're in a car, you can't. You've got to go all the way round again. They're very clever, these governments, because they're getting us to use more and more and more petrol, which of course gets them more and more tax. And they're also putting up signs and telling us we've got to pay to park as well. These are new ideas that are, well, a little bit out of the box, to be honest, in Cyprus, because we don't like to park anywhere further than the entrance of a shop. And the thought of paying, well, my goodness, you must be nuts. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. Anyway, we're back to the Sofiana Resort and Spa, and we appear to be stuck up the chuff of an Italian ice cream supplier. So obviously he's going to go and supply some ice cream to someone. Could be Daphne Taxis. I don't think so. I think he's going to go and pop some ice cream in the freezers at the Sofiana Resort. Now, we know if we go that way, we're only going to be going round again, so we'll go that way. So we'll go straight. That's the Georgia restaurant. Next door to that, by the way, is Lofty's Bar. Yes, yes, you've seen us murder a song or two. I'm pretty sure you have. Alexander's Pub, there's that one. There's the old, what's it called? I don't know. But I know a guy who does, who's coming to Paphos very, very soon indeed. His name is Sir Matt Dyers. Yeah, and he's bringing his blonde beauty. Yep. Oh yeah, Lady Sally Dyers. One of these days, she's going to become, well, she's actually going to become a Dyers. Yes. Nice name, actually. Anyway, there we are. We are to the rear of the promenade and harbour area. We're in the back streets. Around here, lots of apartments and villas that people like to rent. And if you are around this area, you're what, 5 minutes to the promenade, should we say. There's apartment complexes, villa complexes everywhere. And perhaps if there's one you spotted and you're not sure about where it is, tell you what, drop it in the comments. And guess what? Mr. Paul will go and do a drive-by. Drive-by? I'm inventing new words all the time. And I think it's because of that naughty, naughty little peacock called Sir Mark. Yes, indeed. Curry House, rumoured to be the best curry house in the whole of the world. Could be one of the best in Paphos, that's for sure. Let's head down this road and let's put a big, big smile on the face of one or two of our superstars, starting out with a girl in charge of the show. That's our Dame Anne, because she will be booking into the Alexander the Great Hotel very, very soon indeed. So will Lady so sweet Caroline, and of course she'll be bringing with her Lord Nigel of the big guns. And a lot of people in Paphos getting excited because he'll be flexing that wallet very, very soon indeed. There's the Elmira 5-star hotel, and that sits on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And those of you familiar with Paphos know that next door to that is that building, and that is the Alexander the Great. Could be the greatest hotel in the world, and not to be confused with the young man in downtown Glasgow, and he's known as Alexander the Fantastic. And you never know, when he comes to Paphos, he might book himself into the Alexander the Great, and you know, they may have a horse riding off session or something like that. Right, let's go through the main reception. Well, not literally, you know what I mean. Let's do a drive-by and whet the appetites of one or two of our family members. Lady Maggie, are you getting excited? The girl who's just had a birthday. Lady Fiona, you're getting excited because this is the Alexander the Great, and it is a great, great hotel indeed. It's had a bit of a refurb. If you want to see it, go and hunt it down on Marika and me channel, Alexander the Great, in the search bar on YouTube, and one or two of our little adventures will come up especially for you. Right, let's head back to downtown Paphos and let's see what roadwork improvements are going on, because there's quite a lot if you follow the channel, and we're about another 4 to 5 weeks or so before the man in charge has told us that it's all going to be finished. All this area here is looking very, very nice indeed. All the lawns have been manicured, and this bit of tarmac's been done now. That's a brand new bit of pavement on the left hand side. There's a bit of a park going in over there on the right, and then some fancy concrete in different colours and street lights. It's going to be nice, I promise you. Pavements on the left, almost done. Pavements on the right, a little bit more to do. They're finishing off the planting and the seating areas, and it's going to be nice, I promise you. And all these businesses are going to come back to life, and they'll all be waiting for you. Everyone will be smiling, everyone will be happy, the sun will be shining, everything will be blue. Yes, it will indeed, because we all understand that one or two things are always for sure in Paphos. The sky, you can see it, it's blue. The sea, you can see that, that's looking very, very blue indeed. Mr. Paul, guess what? He's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing. All that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me. Oh yeah, we're waiting, especially for you. Pavements around here are almost finished. New buildings, see, looking nice. So if you came to Paphos maybe 6 months ago, when you come back again, I promise you, you're going to be shocked. That's for sure. You'll come under a bit of, well, what should we say, bad media, bad press, because yes, it was a bit of a dump, but now it's not. Now it's up there with all of the other resorts in the Mediterranean. And to be honest, I think Paphos has got something that little bit more special. We're that little bit more friendly. And on top of that, you're going to find Marika and me strutting their stuff up and down the downtown Paphos promenade and harbour area. And you're not going to find that anywhere else. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep coming back if you want to play a bit of poker, because there it is, right in front of you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Look at that for a pothole, I tell you. What are we paying this road tax for? That's what I want to know. Hold on a minute, I haven't paid mine yet. Thanks for watching. That's it. You chuck something at him. I would. He's rude. He's walking ahead of you. Impoliteness. Terrible. Shocking. I think it's coffee and breakfast. See you tomorrow.